The big opportunity is to be able to get AI models to see climate observations from the recent history and also account for many different geospatial variables when it comes to enabling forward-looking climate projections.
Can you just tell us a little bit about what Sust Global does at a high level? Who are your clients and stakeholders, and what do you do for them?
Sust Global is a climate risk modeling and services firm. We enable institutional investors and asset managers to better understand the risks from the changing climate by partnering with them to build geospatial analytics that enables them to understand physical climate risk across their portfolios. We are a geospatial AI-based technology company that is bringing together insights from satellite-derived observations and frontier climate research. And we enable teams across the financial landscape, financial data platforms such as ICE, asset managers and asset owners to better understand the risk to infrastructure, real estate and tangible assets from the changing physical climate risk landscape.
So you mentioned AI. AI is used in a lot of different contexts these days. Can you tell us a little bit more specifically about how you bring AI into climate modeling?
This is something we are very excited to be thinking through and pioneering over the last few years. So Sust Global's purpose is to enable reliable climate risk projections at global scale. And over the last couple of years, we've seen uptick in the number of billion-dollar disasters across the world that are attributable to climate. There are many different factors that go into climate-related risk at a particular location. In parallel with that, the last couple of years have been phenomenal when it comes to AI-based innovations. Large language models are trained on large collections of structured text. In a similar vein, there are vision models that are AI-powered that are trained on large collections of images. We use vision models for climate modeling, and we train vision models on collections of environmental observations. By training climate-based AI models on climate observations that are both satellite-derived as well as terrestrial sensor-derived, we are able to then understand the patterns between climate observations and the occurrence of hazards at any point in space. By training such climate AI models, we are able to bring together AI capabilities that enable a better understanding of physical hazard at any point on the Earth's landmass. That makes it a game changer when it comes to understanding the risk profile of tangible assets.
AI is rapidly evolving. What is something that until recently or until now hasn't been possible without modern AI, but maybe now?
The big opportunity is to be able to get AI models to see climate observations from the recent history and also account for many different geospatial variables when it comes to enabling forward-looking climate projections. For example, we can train a vision-based AI model for climate to understand aspects of land cover and through that discern between wildfire risk based on vegetation types. Arid regions and deserted regions have less susceptibility to wildfire, whereas the forested canopy cover as well as shrubland has high propensity for wildfire. We can also incorporate the most recent climate hazard events like the cyclones in the North Indian Basin and the wildfires in the Pacific Northwest into the climate risk model training that enables us to factor those events into the projections of risk at any location in the future. Through climate-based AI modeling approaches, we can enable the mapping and modeling of climate scenarios and their impacts to tangible assets. We can design climate adaptation and mitigation strategies and their associated ROI for climate resilience in the future. Those are game changers when it comes to the possibilities with AI in climate modeling.
Gopal, thanks so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.